Where the hell did I go? Where is my avatar? Bitch, what the hell? Huh? Where am I? Yeah. No, for real, where am I? Where have I gone? I have not changed anything. Why am I gone? What the hell oh. Okay, now I'm back. There we go. Okay, well that was weird. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. I had to like redo the spout thing. I was like, that's weird. That's never happened before. But I guess things happen. Give me a second. I clearly wasn't prepared today. Also, anyone who is here for feet because I made a mistake and didn't put in the title and just reuse the title by accident and then change it, get out. Get! That was a, my bad. No, seriously, that was my bad. I didn't do it. I didn't do it on purpose. I just forgot to change the title. I knew it was a test. It was not a test. I just forgot. Anyways, I'm watching as everyone's leaving. Lamau week. Anyways, I have lined up for you four fanfics of interesting variety. And we start off with 2 One Direction fanfic that Serenity sent me. The first one is called Kidnapped by One Direction. The second one is Sold to One Direction. And then we have 2 more after that that is not One Direction related in any capacity, called Mrs. Frizzle Gets Crunk. And the last one, my favorite, A House Elf Needs. The timeline is not One Direction. The timeline goes back to Harry Potter. You guys have no idea how hard it is to like try to find fanfics that were not Harry Potter related. Because there are a lot. There are a lot of Harry Potter stuff. And surprisingly, a lot of One Direction stuff. But I digress. If it's suggested by Serenity, I'm gonna read it. Okay, so today we are gonna do cold readings, which means that I didn't practice before. I may make mistakes. And the only one that I've read is actually A House Elf's Needs. So that's the only one I've read before. So we're coming in blind together. Quick question. Do you guys like this music? Is it too harsh for you guys? Because I can change day music. It's fine? Okay. I always thought this type of music might be too harsh for it. Okay. So, we start off with Kidnapped by One Direction by shelbsterrrr with 4 R's. I may have put in 3 R's in the description below, which means I made a mistake. So it starts off, Taylor's POV. OMG, Taylor, did you hear on the radio that One Direction is coming to San Diego, California? And that's where we live. OMG, OMG, OMG. I bet you think I'm fangirling right now. My bestest friend in the world said, and her name is Peyton. I hate to say this, but Peyton's such a, like, teenager name. Teenage girl's name. Oh, fudge cakes. Now I have to listen to you and my sister fan. Ugh, worst week ever, I said, dreading whatever's going to come next. Hey, we're not that bad, but I already know what hotel they're, wrong there, staying in, and you're, possessive you're, coming with me to there, as in over there, hotel. She said, while jumping like the little fangirl she is. No! I will get my Ninja Turtles on you, I said while backing up, while muttering profanities. Well, we're leaving right now. Let's go, she said while reaching to drag me to some hotel. You will never take me alive, I said while running upstairs and locking myself in the bathroom. Well, you forgot to hide the bathroom key again, so you better come out or else, she said while trying to unlock the door. OMG, lowercase I, forgot my key, lowercase I, told you, Bob, to get it. How could you only think of yourself? Now, we're trapped in here. Bob, parentheses, Bob is my imaginary friend, LOL, end parentheses. While I was thinking of a way to get, I heard the door unlocking. I hurried up and ran into the bathroom closet. I know where you're at. Hey, this is deja vu. This happened yesterday. Haha, I know you're in the closet. Oh, fudge nuggets. Fine, I'll come out, but that doesn't mean I'm coming with you, I said while walking out of the closet. Whatever, you'll come with me or else I'll scream until you come, she said. Oh, no, if her scream is so loud, it sounds like a million monkeys are in the same room as us yelling their non-scenes. Okay, fine. If you don't scram, then I'll come with you, I said, giving up. Deal, she said, while dragging me all the way down the stairs and to her car. 30 minutes later. I have been sitting here for hours. Just sitting here. I finally gave up and told Peyton that I'm going to go over to a corner and wait. I bet she didn't even hear me. H-E-R-E here. But I still walked over there. I was sitting there for about 15 minutes, but I heard shuffling behind me. It sounded like several footsteps. I turned around to meet 5 boys I absolutely did not want to see. Wait, I'm so scared. This is actually longer than I expected. Oh well, we keep going. We keep going. Still at Taylor's POV. Could my day get any worse? I mean, seriously, even Bob agreed with me. Don't scream, please, said a blonde-haired dude, going to put his hand over my mouth. For one, I'm not a fan, so that means I won't scream. Oh, well, sorry for that. Well, I'm Harry. I'll be so for real. I don't know the One Direction guys' names, so I don't know if this is spelled right. Niall? Niall. That's Liam, that's Louise, and that's Zane. I heard what was similar to what a stampede would sound like. Do you guys hear that? H-E-R-E. I said while backing up. Run! They all screamed, running in one direction. Oh my Spider-Man, I screamed. I just stood there shocked until a hand goes around my waist and throwing me over their shoulder. Wow, they used the right there. Oh my god, I'm being kidnapped. Y-O-U-R. Not being kidnapped, Harry said while throwing me in a van. Then what do you call this? I said while I sat up and went to open the door, but then was pulled back and trapped between two bodies. I look up to see Neil and Harry trapping me. Well, I call it epically saving a girl from getting trampled. What do you call it, Harry? Neil said while smiling. Well, I call it ... Well, I don't really know, Harry said while thinking. We finally stopped and everyone hops out. Once I hop out, I'm immediately grabbed by both arms and by two people. Harry and... Is it Louis or Louise? I'm sorry, I don't know One Direction. Can't you guys just drop me off at my house? I said while trying to get out of THERE grip. Louis. Okay, thank you. Sorry, we can't. You might tell someone we did this and we won't be liked anymore. This could cost our whole career. Louis said while trying to hold in his laughter. Why in the cupcakes do you think I would tell someone? I said, very confused. They sat there thinking for a bit until they had a look on THERER. The THERE face, like, why hadn't we thought of this before? You could tell your best friend, Zane said. Oh, I thought we were all thinking that she would tell her cat, Louis said. I don't even have a cat, I said. So you would told your best friend, I think this investigation is over, Harry said with a smile on his face like he won something. Ugh, you are so annoying. Where are we anyways? I asked, looking at my surrounding. We are at our flat that we will be staying in since our hotel is bombarded by fans, Liam said. Well, when can me and Bob go home? I asked with a serious face. Who's Bob? Neil said, looking for Bob. My imaginary friend, I said, still with a serious face. They all shrugged. Well, might as well make myself at home. I started walking towards the flat when I was suddenly thrown over someone's shoulder. I was met with the hair of Harry. I look back at the boys and they are laughing like chimpanzees. Like is somehow capitalized. Hey, put me down, I said while struggling. Then Harry stopped. I really towards yacht. He was going to let me down. Hey, we never got your name, he said. I mean, seriously, he could have kept on walking. Oh, well, I'm the brilliant Talor. Smile, got it good, I said. What? Why are these boy band guys so strong? Then Harry started walking again. Instead of going through the front door, he carried me to the backyard. I seen a pool and I knew what was going to happen. Harry, I swear if you do this, you will have the worst prank that... I never got to finish my sentence because I was thrown into the pool. I swam to the surface to be greeted by 5 laughing boys. Once again, they were laughing like chimpanzees. I gave them my famous, deathliest glare I could manage. They took one look at me and stopped laughing. I got out of the pool and stood in front of them. I only have one word for all of you, and it's called revenge. Let's go, Bob. We have lots of planning to do. Ia said, walking away from 5 pairs of eyes on me. Wow, this is longer than I thought. Right now, I am hiding in a cabinet, and trust me, it's a little squished in here with Bob. Me and Bob are currently planning pranks on the boys. Before you ask, yes, I am 18. The boys are trying to look for me, but they just don't know how to find people. A little note to myself, play hide and seek more often. The boys will never find you. Good to know. Where could she be hiding? We looked everywhere, Liam said, being the daddy direction. What if she hid in the fridge with carrots? Louis said, going to the fridge. I don't think she could fit in there, Harry said. Well, I guess he is calling me fat. Then... Well, he will get more pranks pulled on him more than the other boys. What if we hid from her? Maybe she will come out, Zane said. Well, she could have just heard you, so now she may never come out, Neil said. It is getting way too hot in here. I'll just wait till the boys go to a different room. Then I'll make a run for it. We could go watch a movie. Like Toy Story, Liam said. No, everybody else yelled. Please, Liam said. Fine, the boy said, while going to start the movie. Yay, Liam said, while jumping around. They are finally out of my sight. I finally got the courage to jump out and run upstairs. I picked the first door I seen and saw that it was someone's bedroom. I didn't care whose it was. I just ran to the bed to hide under it. Did you guys hear? Why is it always the H-E-R-E here? That? I think that was Taylor running up SARS, Neil said. Superman is coming to get you, Taylor, Louis said while running upstairs to find me. Aw, fudge. Bob, they heard us, but especially you. You sounded like a H-E-R-D, herd of elephants. At least I will die happy. Where could she be? Harry said. They started whispering, but I couldn't hear them. Then, all of a sudden, my ankles were grabbed and I was pulled out from under the bed. OMG, you gave me a freaking heart attack, I said while acting like I was breathing really hard. Well, next time, don't hide from all of this goodness, Neil said. I just rolled my eyes at him, even though he was kinda cute. This is such a tsundere fanfiction. Well, what are we going to do with her? Harry said while looking deep in thought. They all had an evil smirk on their T-H-E-R. Face. Don't give me that look, I said while backing away. Aw, is Tay-Tay scared? Zane said. No, I'm not scared. I'm not the one who doesn't know how to look for people. Once again, I was picked up and dragged all the way downstairs and through the back door. please don't do this to me. I will make a home-cooked meal. Once again, I was thrown into the swimming pool. I swam to the top, looked at them, then got out of the pool and walked away. I think it's time to give them the silent treatment, Bob. Why isn't she threatened? Wait, why isn't she threatening us? Louis said with a scared look on his face. I don't know, but we gotta make sure she doesn't get out of our sights, Liam said. Too late, boys. I am in my secret spot once again, and I'm still in my soaked clothes tonight. I am starting the pranks. I also remembered that I needed to call Peyton and my parents to tell them I'm all right now. I'm going to sleep. 10 p.m. Maybe she's hiding in the same spot before, Nell said. I woke up to Louis saying that he's going to bed. I can't believe I fell asleep in this thing. The boys started heading upstairs to bed. That's when I decided to get out of my hiding spot. I remember that I had my bag when they took me. It had my iPhone, my camera, my iPod, and some other junk. It'll make sure I get all the pranks recorded. Mwaha, mwahahaha. Let the pranks begin, boys. Where was she hiding? I don't know. How many parts is there? Wait, hold on. How many parts is there? There's too many parts. Oh my gosh, this is so long. This is so long. Okay. It can't be any much longer, right? Right? Is it 31 parts? I swear. Pages? Yeah, it's pages. Okay. I'll do one more. Maybe. Maybe before we wrap it up. Who knows? 3:00 a.m. Right now, me and Bob are drawing all over the boys' faces. They faces in the morning are going to look prickless. And Neil looked so cute. Wait, what did I say in my head? Holy mushrooms, I said Neil was cute. That's not even possible. Maybe I thought that is because I'm tired. I mean, like, it is like 3 a.m. Let me get some pictures. Takes pictures of all of them. Haha, this is so funny. I think I'm going to go to bed now. Where do I sleep? Aha, the couch. 8:00. I was woken up by the sound of 5 screaming boys. I close my eyes for a second until I hear some people running down the stairs. Then I try to make a run for it. But I quacks. Quacks? W-A-Q-S. Tackled by Louis. Did you do this to us? Liam said, pointing to his face, which I had Love Taylor on it. No, Bob did it, I said, trying to get out of Louis' grip. Who's Bob? Harry said. With a weird look. My other best friend, duh, I said, with a dull look. Well, what are we going to do? No, Zane said, trying to get the marker off. Eat food, Neil said, running into the kitchen. I agree with Neil, I said, while pushing Louis off me. off of me. Well, let's check the weather first, and if the weather is nice today, we can go to the beach, Liam said. We all sat on their huge freaking couch beside Neil because he was getting food. When we turned on the news, I couldn't believe my eyes. My best friend was on TV crying. I forgot to call her this morning. News reporter, we have Peyton here next to me. She said her friend has gone missing while she was waiting for the mouse band One Direction. She says that her friend had gone to sit by the corner waiting for them to leave. It hasn't even been 20 minutes, but when Peyton looked over by the corner, Taylor wasn't there. Then it showed a picture of me. News reporter, please contact the police station if you've seen Taylor smile. Weatherman, today it will be in the high 90s. Then I was staring at a blank TV. Everybody was silent. Sorry. You know, if you're 18, they wouldn't care if you if you went missing from a concert for like a day. They'll be like, wait a little bit. I'll be right back, Ia said while grabbing my phone and going to my room. When did you have a room? Hold on, where did you get a room? I locked the door. When I walked in, I was dialing Peyton's number so I could tell her I was okay. Oh my fucking god, Taylor, are you okay? I'm fine, but listen, okay? Okay, I'm calm, so tell me where you're at, she said while trying to calm down. I'm at a hotel, I said hesitantly. Oh, well, why didn't you pick up your phone? She said a little bit happier. It was dead. Listen, I'm going to relax for maybe a week or two. Tell my parents that and tell them not to worry. I'm just taking a break from everything, I said. Well, okay, but at least call me every once in a while so I know that you're okay, she said. Okay, well, I gotta go tell the police station that I'm not missing either, I said. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later, she said, hanging up. I went to open the door, but when I did, 5 figures fell right in front of me. Well, look what we have here. You know, it's not nice to eavesdrop. I'm very disappointed in you boys, I said, pointing my finger at them. Harry can explain, Louis said, while all the boys got on their feet. Fine, we are all sorry that we were eavesdropping on you, Harry said. Yeah, whatever. And I told my best friend that I'm relaxing for a week or two. So you all just got your little patootie saved, I said. Thank you for doing that, Liam said with a serious face. You're welcome, but that doesn't mean I'm still not going to get you back for dumping me in the pool twice, I said, giving them my meanest glare. Haha, right. We better watch our backs, lad. Don't want to get murdered or something, Louise said with a serious face. Wow, I never thought that I would actually see Louis with a serious face. You got that right, I said, stepping over the boys walking away. Oh, hey boys, where am I supposed to sleep? And I need clothes if I'm staying here, I said, looking back at them. Oh, we already had my girlfriend get all your clothes and we set up your room, Liam said, getting off the floor. Right this way, my lady. Ma, as in M-A, lady, Harry said, getting up too. They started heading upstairs. When we got to my bedroom, I seen a king-size bed, a huge freaking walk-in closet, and my own freaking huge bathroom. I turned around and gave each boy a hug and a thank you. I'm so glad that I actually met these boys. The room disappeared again! What do you mean you went to your room and then your room was left and then and then you came back? I don't understand. I don't understand. How long is this? Sorry. I really want to know how long this is. This is way too damn long. 31 freaking chapters. I can't do this, man. I can't do this. Wait, how long is hold on. How long is Sold to One Direction? Okay. 8 parts. That's more doable. You got this? You guys want to continue hearing about Bob and One Direction and Taylor's prank? Is that what you guys are saying? You guys want to hear the whole thing? What Fujo nonsense? I will tell you this right now. This is not Fujoshi stuff at all. This is like you mad Yoshi stuff. At its closest. I think we're good on the pranks. I'm curious about the others too. Okay. We can go to Sold to One Direction now. We can return to this. Maybe. Okay. Sold to One Direction. Chapter 1. Beep, beep, beep. I rolled over and threw a pillow at my alarm clock. Sophie, get your lazy ass downstairs, my crackhead mother yelled. I ran to the bathroom and brushed my teeth. I looked in the mirror to see my blue orb staring back at me. I put my long, wavy brown hair with natural blonde highlights into a messy bun. I threw on a pair of sweatpants and my favorite hoodie. I went downstairs to see my mother sitting at the table holding a bottle of vodka and a cigarette. Listen up, whore! I needed money to pay the bill, so I sold you. Your new owners will be here any minute, so go pack. You can't do that. You're an awful mother. She shrugged and took a swig of vodka. I never wanted you to be born in the first place. Go upstairs and pack now. I planted my feet to the ground. No, why don't you just use all the money you spent on crack and meth to pay the bills? She threw her cigarette at me. Because I love drugs and hate you. I stormed upstairs and felt tears starting to stream down my face. There was no way I was going to let her sell me to a creepy old man. I grabbed my backpack and filled it with some clothes and my favorite books. I tossed in my iPhone 4s and the 1975 poster. I decided I was going to have to run away. Since I'm not like the other girls, I don't have very many friends. My gay friend Donothon was mean, but he lived like a block away. I slung the backpack over my shoulder and slipped on my Converse. I bolted down the stairs towards the front door when I felt someone grab me by the hood. It was my mom's drug dealer potbelly boyfriend. Tiffany, your bitch daughter is trying to run away. I punched him in the face, which made him let go of me. But when I opened the door, I saw 5 boys blocking the way. One with emerald green orbs and curly brown hair spoke first. Hello, love. We're your new owners. I rolled my eyes and pushed him. Aren't you guys that stupid band, One Direction? There's no way in hell I'm going with you. I tried to run through them, but I felt something hit the back of my head. I spun around to see my mother had just thrown a glass at me. I tried to jump on her, but two of the boys grabbed my arms. She laughed at in my face. Thanks for taking her off my hands, boys. Bye, you slut. Shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. You're the one who just sold her own daughter. I hate you. The boy with light brown eyes slapped me. Hey, don't curse, you bitch. I slapped him back. Shut the fuck up! Before I had the chance to punch him, someone put a rag around my mouth. It smelled like chemicals, and it made me pass out. I can tell you right now, no spelling mistakes in this one. Chapter 2. I woke up in the back of a van with 5 boys staring at me. I remembered what had happened this morning. Where the hell am I? I screamed at the blonde one. You're on your way to our mansion. Your mom sold us to you. Sold you to us, he said in an Irish accent. I'm afraid I do not know how to do an Irish accent. I know that, dumbass. Let me go right now. I tried to jump on him, but someone had tied my arms and legs to a box. Calm down, love. We'll take care of you, said the blue one. And a British accent. Fuck off. I don't want to be One Direction slave. Why not? All girls love us, said the one with green orbs. Well, I'm not like other girls. I want to go home. Why would you want to go home? Your mom is an abusive junkie. I shrugged. Yeah, well, I learned how to deal with her. What are your names anyways? They all introduced themselves, so I told them my name. If you guys are famous, isn't it illegal to buy girls? I could tell the news stations. Louis slapped me in the face. No, you won't do that because you're not gonna be allowed to leave the mansion. That's illegal! They all shrugged. We don't care, said Zane. Harry cleared his throat. We have some rules for you. Rule number 1, no trying to escape. Rule number 2, you have to do whatever we say. Rule number 3, you're not allowed to lie to us. Do you understand? I nodded. That was quick. Good, all right. First question, are you a virgin? I shook my head and Neil kicked me. Liar, your mom already told us you are. Before I had the chance to yell at him, the truck slammed on its brakes. Good, we must be here. Harry and Louis untie her and bring her inside, Liam instructed. As Harry untied my legs, I felt his hands start to travel up my leg, so I kicked him in the face. Oi, you're not allowed to do that, I shrugged. It wasn't in the rules. Louis hoisted me up and forced my hands behind my back. He dragged me out of the van and up the driveway. The house was huge and they had a pool and a hot tub. Louis threw me onto a bed in the first room on the right. This is your room. If you're good and don't try to escape, then maybe we'll buy you a TV. I want my backpack, he sighed and went back to the van to get it, leaving me alone with Harry. You're very pretty, Sophie. I rolled my eyes at him. Shut the fuck up, Harold. I don't want to talk to you. He got very mad and left the room screaming. Liam, why did you pick such a stupid girl? I want to beat him up, but I was too weak from being gassed earlier. I went to the closet and saw that all the clothes were 1D merch, so I decided not to change. Louis came back with my backpack and threw it on the bed. There. Now can I have a kiss? Ew, no, I'm not kissing you. He shrugged and grabbed me and pressed a kiss against my lips. Before I could bite him, he pushed me back and left the room. He locked me in. I was sitting on my bed crying when I heard... Wait, sorry. Chapter 3. Oopsies. I was sitting on my bed crying when I heard someone knock on the door. Fuck off! It's me, Zane. I came to ask if you want any food. Sure, I guess. He unlocked the door and grabbed my arm. He pulled me out of the room and into the kitchen where everyone was eating spaghetti. I made myself a bowl and sat down. Neil reached over and put his hand on my thigh. Sophie, I want to make your bed rock, he whispered into my ear. I slapped his hand away. And I want you to get crushed by a rock, Neil frowned. Isn't it against the rules for you to be mean to us? I shook my head. We should add it to the rules then, Liam suggested. I glared at him and finished eating my spaghetti. Do you guys have a library? Neil laughed at me. No? Why would we? Books are stupid. Neil, don't be rude. She's not like other girls, so she likes to read. Harry told him. Why is he so sassy to her right here? This is venomous. I have books in my room if you want to come look. I didn't really want to go to Harry's room, but I did really like reading. Okay. I followed him to his room, and he showed me his bookshelf with about 5 books. I had read all of them before, but I didn't want to be rude. Thanks, Harry. I gave him a hug, and I noticed he smelled like cigarettes, which made me start to cry. What's wrong? Love, what's wrong? I wiped away my tears. Well, my house always smelled like cigarettes because of my mom, so now I'm homesick, I explained. If you want, you could sleep in my bed tonight. I don't want you to be sad, I shrugged. Okay, why not? I got in his bed and watched TV for 4 hours until I fell asleep. When I woke up in the morning, he was still sleeping with his arms wrapped around me. I decided to get up and take a shower. Afterwards, I went back to my room and put on a pair of 1D sweatpants and a t-shirt I brought from home. I thought you didn't know who they were, girl! I returned to Harry's room to watch him sleep. I think I was in love with him. Chapter 4. We were all sitting at the breakfast table when Liam pulled out a schedule. We have a meet and greet today, so Sophie is going to have to come with us. She can stay in the makeup room or something. Later, we can go to we have a party to go to, so if Sophie behaves during the meet and greet, she can come. I threw my napkin at him. Oh, hell no, I don't want to go to either of those stupid events. Liam grabbed my neck and threw me against the wall. Remember, you have to be nice to us, so you're coming to both, you dumb bitch, Harry spoke up. Liam, try to be nice to her. Imagine how she feels. She just had to leave her home, and she hasn't even been here a full day. I slapped Liam in the face, so he put me down. Alright, I'm sorry, but you still have to come with us. Go get ready. I went to my room and decided to wear sweatpants and a 1D shirt. That was what you were wearing before! I put my hair into a messy bun and put mascara on my naturally long eyelashes. While I was staring into my blue orbs, I felt someone's hands wrap around my waist. I turned around and slapped him in the face, not realizing it was Harry. Fuck, I'm so sorry, Harry. I thought you were a crazy kidnapper or something, I explained. Girl, you already been kidnapped by these guys. It's alright, love. Are you ready to go? I nodded and you took my hand and brought me outside where a big red bus was waiting for us. Like he is a kidnapper. This is our tour van. It's pretty nice in here, except sometimes our manager Scott has to come with us. I got on the bus and saw the rest of the boys were sitting at a table playing cards. I like your messy bun, Sophie, said Neil. I smiled at him and went to sit next to him. He smelled really good. I like Irish donuts. Guys, what's an Irish donut? I don't know what an Irish donut is. This is a regular donut. I started to run my fingers through his hair, and then I decided to kiss him. We kissed for like 5 minutes before I saw Harry look really sad. Sophie, I want you so bad, Neil whispered into my ear. I like you too, Neil, but I think I'm in love with Harry, I explained to him. Oh, okay, well then you shouldn't have... Well, okay, you shouldn't have with me. Go sit with Harry. I gave him a kiss on the cheek. I thought she was like gonna punch him and stuff right now. So... Why? Sure. Thanks for understanding, Neil. Harry was sitting on his bed, so I went over and joined him. Hey, what's up? He grabbed me and kissed me roughly, pulling my hair in the process. Our tongues fought for dominance, and his won. He softly, and I watched his green orbs light up. He ran his hand up and down my leg, and I felt his hot breath on my neck. Sophie, I need you to help me, I heard Louis shout. I rolled my eyes and pushed Harry away. I have to go, but I'll see you later. I went over to Louis' compartment and saw that he didn't have a shirt on. He had abs and was really hot. I'll be honest, I liked it when she was like fighting them. I feel like we skipped something. Yeah, I know. What shirt should I wear? He held up a blue one and a black one. Oh, the blue one, it matches your eyes. Thanks. He slipped the shirt and gave me a smile. Louis, I need advice. Do you think Harry likes me back? Oh. He shrugged and started combing his hair. I don't know. If he then probably. I rolled my eyes at him. I've never had before though. Is Harry good at it? Louis nodded. How does he know? How did he know? How does he know though? Yeah, I would say so, but don't worry about it. Besides, we're almost here. I left his compartment and went to wait at the front with everybody else. Harry grabbed my hand and then leaned, slapped me. You can't hold her hand, dumbass. We can't let the fans know that we bought her. He handed me a bag with makeup. If anyone asks, say you're the makeup artist. Don't talk to anyone. And if you say that your mom sold you, I'll beat you up. I rolled my eyes at him. Okay, whatever. When we got off the bus, a bunch of girls were screaming and trying to touch the boys. Security guards had to keep pushing them away. We got inside where there was a table for them to sit at. Girls came up to get pictures and autographs. A few of them gave me dirty looks, but most of them were too busy trying to get Zane or Neo to hug or kiss them. After 4 hours, there were only a few girls left, and I was so bored, I heard a familiar voice say my name. Sophie, what are you doing here? It was all... What? This is such a white name. I'm sorry. Michaelie. Or is it Michaelia? I'm gonna say Michaelie. A-K-A-Y-L-E-I-G-H-A. A mean girl from school. I'm the new makeup artist. What are you doing here, you bitch? Liam gave me a nudge, telling me to shut up. She rolled her eyes. I'm here to meet One Direction. Duh. She got pictures with all of them. But then she tried to kiss Harry. When she leaned in, I knocked over my glass of water so it splashed on her. She screamed and slapped me in the face. Harry immediately stood up and pushed her to the ground. You guys are both crazy. I'm gonna tweet about this. Harry shrugged. Alright, well, you assaulted Sophie first. Now get the hell out of here before we call the cops. She flipped me off before leaving, and then Harry gave me a hug. Why did she hate you so much? I shrugged. I used to go to school with her. Since I'm not like the other girls, she hated me. Is it time to go? He nodded, and we all went back to the bus. On the bus ride back, me and Harry watched a movie while cuddling. When we went back to the mansion, I went back to my room to get ready for the party. I found a strapless red dress that was really sexy, so I put that on and a pair of black heels. I curled my hair and did my makeup. I was ready for some fun. McKaylee sounds like very much like an American pretending to be British. Okay, but there's an A after McKaylee. A. Ah? So it's extra. All right. Chapter 5. We've got three more after this. When I came out into the hallway, all the boys stared at me. After a few minutes of them staring, Zane cleared his throat. Alright, we're going to the club where our friends have reserved a whole floor. Sophie, make sure you stay with one of us the whole time and don't get too drunk. I nodded and went outside to wait for taxis. I got in one with Harry, and he played with my hair and started kissing me. He found the soft spot on my neck, and I let out a Harry, there's something I need to tell you, I whispered to him. What is it, love? I was about to tell him how I felt when the cab driver slammed on the brakes. We're here, Mr. Styles. Harry helped me out of the car and led me into the club. It was crazy loud, and lights flashed all around. The rest of the boys waved us over to a table. Harry poured me a drink, and 4 other boys came up to us. Sophie, this is Big Time Rush. They're our old friends. Is Big Time Rush a band? Okay. Liam explained to me. I smiled and gave a polite wave. The one with floppy blonde hair was staring intensely at me. He struck out a hand. Nice to meet you, Sophie. I'm Logan. I shook his hand. Do you want to dance? Before I had a chance to speak, Harry wrapped his arm around me. Sorry, bro, but Soph already said she'll dance with me first. Come on, let's go. Harry pulled me out to the dance floor, and I saw him and Logan glare at each other. What was that all about? He seemed super friendly. Harry scoffed. No, he's awful. Stay away from him. He demanded. I didn't like being told what to do, but I liked dancing with Harry. He grinded his hips up against me. I felt his soft hands on my shoulders. After a few songs, I told him I wanted a break, so he led me to the table. Neil was doing shots off some redhead. Liam was talking to one of the Big Time Rush members, and everybody else was out dancing. I decided to go up to the bar. I'll be right back, I assured Harry. Could I get vodka with Red Bull? I asked the bartender. He frowned at me. You don't look 21 to me. I'm gonna need some ID. Wait. wait, hold on. What's the legal drinking age in... Where are we? Are we in America or are we in like the UK? What's the legal drinking age there? Hold on. She's with us, Zane shouted from the dance floor. The bartender shrugged and poured my drink. I started to head back to the table when I saw a girl who had wrapped her arms around Harry. They were smiling at each other. I decided I was mad at I was mad at him. So I stayed at the bar. I kept on getting more drinks because I wanted to get drunk, like I see my mom do. About half an hour, someone sat next to me. It was Logan. Isn't that like your sixth drink? I raised my eyebrow at him. How would you know? I've been watching you all night. You're just so beautiful, he admitted. I blushed. Thanks, but I think I'm in love with Harry. Then I remembered I was mad at Harry. I looked over to see he was still with that girl, so I chugged my drink, which is now fizzing. Strange. Never mind. Do you want to dance now? He nodded and took me to the dance floor. After one song, I felt really dizzy, and the music was giving me a headache. Do you want to step outside a bit? I nodded and let him lead me outside. My legs felt weak and my vision was blurry. All right, Kendall, grab the rope. I heard a Logan shout before I collapsed to the ground. Again, this is just what boy bands do. Chapter 6. I woke up in a warm bed and rope tying my wrists to the bedpost. I looked around frantically. This wasn't the One Direction mansion. Where was I? Harry, Neil, Liam, where the hell is happening? I still had a bad headache, and that's when I remembered the club last night. Logan must have drugged me. Speaking of Logan, I saw him walk into the room. He had an evil grin on his face. Good morning, Sophie. How are you feeling? I glared at him. Let me go, you're a crazy kidnapper. Didn't One Direction kidnap you first? I scoffed. No, they bought me from my crackhead mother. It's completely different, I explained. Whatever, you're mine now. He walked over and started stroking my hair. No, I don't belong to anyone. Don't touch me. I whipped my head away from him. He laughed. Aw, you must be really stupid. You're tied up, dumbass. I suddenly had a plan. Dang it. I really wanted to hug you, but now I can't. His eyes widened. Really? I nodded. Yep, you're better than Harry, I lied. He quickly untied me, so I punched him in the face. Back at it again. You're stupid as fuck. I can't believe you fell for that. I laughed at him. He grabbed my shoulders and slammed me up against the wall. You stupid bitch. You shouldn't have done that. Logan, there's mail for you at the door, someone shouted. He threw me back onto the bed. I'll deal with you later. He dashed out of the room and locked me in. I screamed and banged on the door, but it was no use. I looked for a window I could escape out of, but they were all boarded up. I was still in the dress from last night, and my makeup was a mess. There was a bathroom, so I decided to go take a shower. Logan had a bunch of girl clothes in his closet, which was super weird. I found a nice skirt and t-shirt to wear. I put my hair into a messy bun and wiped up all the makeup. I was super hungry, but I didn't want Logan to come back. I decided to rip off all the other clothes in his closet and throw stuff around. I heard footsteps approaching. A guy with black hair flung open the door. Who the hell are you? I shouted at him. I'm Carlos. Who the hell are you? Logan kidnapped me. Can you call Harry? Harry Styles? I nodded and he shook his head. Sorry, but I probably shouldn't. Logan hates Harry, and I don't want to go get between that. I was about to plead with him when Logan appeared behind him. Go away, Carlos! I need to talk to my new slave! This is the sold to One Direction. Slave? Oh, hell no! Logan slammed on the door and grabbed me by the neck. Listen up, bitch. I've had enough of you. You're mine now, so you better get used to it. He pressed himself against me and started to kiss me. I bit his lip and screamed. He didn't seem to care, and he kept on kissing me. All of a sudden, I heard a gunshot. People were screaming, and I heard Neil yell, "All right, headshot!" Aha! They're here to rescue me! Logan looked furious. He pushed open the bookshelf, revealing a hidden passageway. He dragged me into it, but before he had a chance to shut it, I screamed out, Harry, I'm in here! Logan slapped me and put his hand over my mouth. It was too late. One Direction minus Zayn burst into the room, carrying paintball guns. Logan started laughing. You idiots! Are you gonna defeat me with paint? You guys are pathetic. Neo shrugged. We already took out all the guards. Now it's your turn. Then they all shot at Logan, hitting him in the face. He fell backwards and released his grip on me. I ran into Harry's arms. Harry, you came to save me. Of course, I love you. I kissed him. I love you too. Now let's get out of here. We all dashed out of the room and down the stairs. The Big Time Rush mansion was a lot bigger than One Direction's. We ran outside where Zayn was sitting in the driver's seat of the van. Did you get her? I waved at him and we all jumped in the back. Step on it, Zayn. Harry shouted. Then other Big Time Rush members had real guns and they were shooting at us. Luckily, Zayn zoomed out of there before they could take the shot. I was finally safe. Wow, that really escalated. This is Big Time Rush propaganda. Chapter 7. I spent the entire car ride home kissing Harry. Neil spent the entire car ride pretending he wasn't watching me kiss Harry. When we got back to the mansion, Liam broke down what had happened. They noticed that all of the Big Time Rush had left the club, which was really weird. Louis had gone to look for me since he needed someone to tie his shoe, but no one could find me. Zayn put 2 and 2 together and figured that they must have taken me. Since the location of the Big Time Rush mansion was also a mystery, it took them 7 hours of driving around to find it. I was so shocked. No one had ever cared about me before. I still don't understand why you guys only had paintball guns, especially if you knew how dangerous Logan was, I said to Harry. We're currently not allowed to have real guns, after the fight we had with the Wanted. The who? Hold up, the who? The who? Who is the Wanted? The what? He explained. Oh, I love that band. They're so edgy and cool. Louis slapped me. Shut the fuck up, Sophie. We hate them. I punched him in the face, and he had to grab me, and Harry had to grab me to stop me from beating Louis up. Guys, let's not fight right now. How about we go to eat? Zayn suggested. Yeah, that sounds great. We all got back into the van, which was still covered in bullet holes and paint. Liam found a nice sushi restaurant for us to go to, and the boys were quickly recognized. 2 girls about my age came up to our table. OMG, are you guys One Direction? The one with red hair squealed. Yeah, we are. Do you 2 lovely ladies want our autographs? The girl smiled and nodded. You're really pretty, the blonde one told me. I helped them take pictures with the band since they seemed decently nice. I watched Liam whisper something into the redhead ear before they walked back to the table giggling. I ended up sharing a spicy tuna roll with Harry, and it was actually pretty good. The boys mostly talked about music the whole time, but Harry kept one hand on my knee, which was very cute. When we were about to leave, the waitress approached us. I'm sorry, sir, but your credit card declined, she said before handing Louis his card back. Huh? Aren't you all super rich? The boys all nodded and Louis pulled out his phone. This is bullshit. I'm calling the bank right now. I played with Harry's hair as we sat patiently, listening to Louis scream into his cell. Liam had disappeared off somewhere with the girl from earlier. You tell her that I'm going to be there in less than 10 minutes. If that bitch spends even a cent of my money, I'll kill her. Louis threw his phone at the wall. You guys won't believe what's happening. Sophie's crackhead mother is trying to sue us. She's saying we kidnapped her daughter and now she has control of our bank funds. None of that really made any sense since lawsuits didn't work that way and 1D didn't technically kidnap me. What are you gonna do, mate? Harry asked Louis. We're gonna go down to the courthouse to raise hell. Where's Liam? After about 5 minutes of frantic searching, Liam was found found the redhead in the kitchen. Another possible lawsuit. The end. Wait, that's it? That's it? That's the end? That's the end of Soul to One Direction. That's it. It hasn't been updated since like December 2020. That's it. Well, that one was surprisingly well written. By well written, I mean there was rarely a spelling error. But I wanted more. You wanted more? You wanted to know what? You know what? I'm really interested in this like whole band beef. Still stunlocked by the wanted name drop. Do you know the wanted? Cause I don't know them. The who? Okay. Are you guys ready for another one? Another fanfic? You probably know the one song. Maybe if I listened to it, I probably heard it in a store somewhere. Okay, this one is called Mrs. Frizzle Gets Frizzle. Sorry, Mrs. Frizzle Gets Crunk. By No Wind for This Hole. The synopsis says, Arnold gets in a bus accident and the class takes a trip to a Lil Wayne concert. Okay, are you guys ready? This is a Magic School Bus fanfic. Arnold was 30 minutes late to school, and for good reason. The bus he took, which generally got him there, was in an awful accident. The bus driver was launched out of his seat after hitting a group of babies in the middle of the road. And all the students except Arnold, who was busy being pissed off in the corner with the trash can over his head, fell victim to the toxic gases released from the babies upon impact. He had hastily rolled out of the back, hoping to get hit by a car. He didn't get hit by a car, and thus had to walk the treacherous 3 yards to the school door. He took the trash can off. Why are there multiple babies in the middle of the road? We don't ask questions. Babies have right to be there. When he got inside, he was immediately taken aback by the pungent smell of fresh doobie. Mrs. Frizzle was blazing it in the room. All the other students were screaming in agony as she had forgotten to let them out of the school building for the past 3 days, locking them in without any food or water the entire time. It was a good thing Arnold was dismissed early last Friday. He opened the door and the entire class weakly fell onto the ground and began to crawl to the nearest water fountain, groaning like a bunch of very irritated zombies. Arnold sighed and stared at the asses of the meek children sprawled across the floor. He rolled his eyes and walked into the room, the marijuana odor emanating from the northwest corner of it. Mrs. Frizzle was staring blankly at the ceiling. I'm sorry I'm so late to class, Mrs. Frizzle. The bus got in an accident. Miss Frizzle did not reply. Arnold looked down to the bottom of the Frizz's dress and saw a familiar tail poking out of it, swishing back and forth. Oh, that's just gross. After about 50 more minutes of the curly-haired reject and his teacher having a bit of a staring contest, the students piled back in the classroom, looking healthier than ever. They had roasted the lunch ladies in the oven in the middle of the science wing. Nobody even noticed. They filed back into their regular seats and attentively looked at their mentor, silent. Arnold, if you don't get back to your seat in 3 seconds, I'm literally going to I'm literally going to tear your eyes out of their sockets. Arnold, completely forgetting the sound of his teacher's voice over the past several days, turned around to find the source of the horrendously scratchy noise that was vaguely resembled human speech. It was a full 23 seconds before he realized it was probably Frizzle, and he ran to his seat. He was able to do this in more than 3 seconds because Frizzle was too buzzed to even move correctly. The tearing out of his eyes ended up just being her slowly moving her hand to the left. She grabbed her whiskey bottle and dangled it haphazardly from her fingertip. Listen here, you little shits. Today we're going to learn how to get crunk. There was a confused murmur amongst the crowd, probably because none of them had ever heard the word crunk before except DA. What the fuck's a crunk? Ralphie asked. DA, in her bitchy know-it-all fashion, turned her around to face him and slammed her leg on his desk, getting mud all over the poor child's face before wailing the definition at him. Everybody unanimously understood with a reassuring, huh. Mrs. Frizzle took a long swig of her booze. Good job, DA. Now get your foot off my fucking desk before I break this bottle over your head. I have to pay for those, you know. DA took her foot off the now slimy desk, whimpering and returning to her rightful seat. Okay, I bought us 8 tickets to the Lil Wayne concert next to the school, since there's only 8 and Liz counts as a person. That leaves 6 of you to come with me, and 2 of you to stay. Arnold, you can keep your ass glued to the chair, because I'm sure as hell not going to take your unenthusiastic attitude to Wheezy's perfect stage. Wanda, you're too Asian to understand anything he's going to say. Sounds good? Just bring it racism. The class was undecided. If you all come, I'll kill Arnold when we get back. The bus was filled within seconds. See you bitches later. Frizzle smashed the bottle on the front of the car, pieces flying everywhere. The bus ran over a good amount of pieces, and the 2 front tires completely popped. Mrs. Frizzle, in her drunken stupor, just kept on driving the bus, her foot pushed fully down on the gas pedal, and her other foot nonchalantly controlling the steering wheel. As the concert was literally only a block away, the class was there in only 2 hours. And they filed out of the bus silently. How big is a block to Americans? They could have walked there. Back at the school, Wanda and Arnold were watching the clock go by, counting the minutes until Arnold's final demise. Arnold was an emotional wreck and was sobbing uncontrollably while Wanda was pooping in the bathroom. Wanda eventually walked out after hearing the crying, bringing with her a semi-soiled toilet paper roll to help sop up his tears. Her pants weren't on, but Arnold wasn't wearing any glasses, so she figured he wouldn't notice. She sat down across from him. Arnold, I know life can get you down sometimes, but this is one of those times where you need to man the fuck up and move on with your life. I mean, how many times have you thought you were going to hate a field trip and ended up learning something? Arnold blew his nose into Wanda's hair, mistaking it for a tissue. I know, Wanda. It's just that being around Mrs. Frizzle intimidates me. I want a woman like her, and she's 43 and married. Not that her husband is alive or anything, but you catch my drift. Wanda grabbed a pair of scissors from the other side of the room near the sink and started cutting the mucus-infused hair off her head. You know, I bet if you just talked to Mrs. Frizzle, she would reconsider. She's drunk as shit anyway, so I doubt she would go too hard on you. She cringed as she accidentally punctured her ear with the scissors. Blood flowed onto the floor. You're right, Wanda. I just need to drown my sorrows first. Thanks for the chocolate, by the way. Arnold lunged for the soiled toilet paper, taking quite the bite of it. He choked, but thought of his family's life to help trigger his gag reflex. At the concert, Mrs. Frizzle handed out the tickets. You lose these and you're not getting back on the bus. Are we clear? She kicked the bus to prove her point. The bus did nothing because it was a bus. Fuck this, you're all boring. I'm gonna get me some crack. Phoebe, come on, I need your lunch money. Phoebe was dragged along by the torso. At my old school, we never learned how to get crunk. Phoebe, if you say that goddamn punchline one more time, I'm gonna turn your ass into gelatin. I've got the vaccine right there. Phoebe, quit complaining. Meanwhile, Tim was having trouble finding a seat with the packed stadium. Where there looked like an empty seat, there always ended up being some shattered beer bottle, disposed of babies, or worse. He decided to plop his big... Okay, I'm gonna read how it's written, okay? He decided to plop his big black butt on the stairs to the food vendor. Sometimes they dropped a french fry or two, so he could scrounge for food without looking like a deranged homeless woman. After 30 minutes into the concert, people started getting restless. Their precious Wheezy was nowhere to be found, and all the clean water had been gulped down already. For Phoebe, however, this was not a problem. Phoebe had spent her $20 not on lunch, not on crack, but for some cracked moldy cookies that were dripping with liquid. At this point, she was so famished that when she saw the liquid dripping off the cookies, she just forked over the 20 right there, then and there. There was only 20 more minutes before she realized what the liquid was. She was tripping balls by the time Mrs. Frizzle bursted out the porta potty with an old Mexican man, lower parts of her dress, and covered in fecal matter. Phoebe saw 3 Mrs. Frizzle with guns and colored like the American flag and ran off sideways because the world was spinning. She didn't get far before flipping over face first into the crowd. Ralphie, Liz, D.A., and Carlos found themselves near the front of the stadium. The speakers were broken, loose wires dangling from the ceiling, and a high-pitched squeal was the only thing they could hear other than their own voices. Liz sat on Fat's fat lap, settling herself in his meaty mount. What? Ralphie didn't know much better than to pet her. As he did so, he felt a strange attraction arise. Literally. Liz arose from Ralph's lap and turned around, gazing into Ralphie's dark brown peepers. She gave him the green shirt moron a lick on the cheek and smiled. He blushed as his face got closer to the reptile, and the ringing from the speaker softened as the two finally commenced their perfect kiss. Carlos watched the two go at it before looking at D.A. I guess you could say that this predicament is pretty... Don't do this. Ralph-worthy, Carlos chortled hysterically before acting upon his words, proceeded to vomit directly into Dorothy's face, covering her purple sweatshirt with his yellow stomach acid, burning her face to the bone in some areas. The entire stadium peeved at his antics, shouted Carlos' names besides D.A., who was busy literally screaming her face off, flesh dripping from her cheeks like a stick of butter in a microwave. Now, Carlos's necrophilia kink kicked in and he averted his eyes to keep from blushing, to keep his mind off of the hot mess in front of him. He did what he always did when he felt hot and heavy. I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. He rocked himself back and forth in the fetal position. D.A. paused her screaming to make sure she was hearing more clearly. You're gay? Dude, that's like my favorite. That's like my favorite sexual orientation. Let's make out. What is going on here? Carlos sniffled up his tears. He could finally do this. He's been practicing making out the corpses of his dead dog for eons just for this very reason. His teeth still had rotten meat in them. Okay. The Hispanic child stuck his tongue out for the barely breathing blonde bitch to bite on. She ripped it off as she was hungry anyway, so it really didn't matter in the long run. The two perverts lay in silence, tongues in each other's mouth for a good 3 consecutive hours. Meanwhile, Ralphie and Liz were getting serious, doing despicable things to each other. All the... What is going on? This is so edgy. All the underage obese child could feel was a barrage of pleasure, pain, scales, but mostly the last two. Having never experienced any sort of physical affection in his entire existence, including his birth, where his mother screamed louder than after giving birth and during, he passed it off as merely just the social norm for interaction. He could have done without the claws in his nipples, though. He was pretty sure milk wasn't supposed to be red. Pretty sure. All of a sudden, wait. I missed a paragraph. Hold on. 4 hours passed, and there was still no sign of Lil Wayne. 90% of the audience had already filed out of the stadium, and the majority of the rest of them were too crunk to move. The atmosphere really needs some livening up. All of a sudden, the lights flashed off, and a small stage in the center of the stadium rose, a purple spotlight shimmering down on it. A single person stood atop the platform, not moving, not breathing. A single twitch of the butt cheeks later, and the lights all flipped on, revealing... Okay. Revealing an African-American girl twerking it like none of them had ever seen. She had obvious buttocks implants as her booty rammed the top of the stadium and the bottom of the stadium with each shake. The crowd cheered with enthusiasm of 1,000 parents relieved that they don't have to take their kids to Disney World. One particular lady, though, was a bit of a skeptical in all the excitement. "Holy shit, it's Kesha," Tim hollered. Indeed, the Nicki Minaj look-alike was in fact... Was Kesha? Kesha or Keisha? I'm so sorry, I don't know names. Was in fact Keisha. Upon learning her name, the kinky stripper brought her dancing to a halt. She slid the 20 feet down the pole, hung her head in shame. All she ever wanted was to get away from the madness that was Mrs. Frizzle, and even then she could not escape. Oh, it's one of the girls! The half-conscious lady stumbled down the stairs, hurling herself into the stadium. She spilled her 128-ounce jug of what probably wasn't fruit punch on herself, banged her foot off of Phoebe, was now muttering something about astrophysics and theological factors of etymology, and tore off her dress on the ring, feet away from Keisha. Keisha sighed and let her hair down. "Damn it, Miss Frizzle, I tried to run away from you because your class always bored me. I thought if I learned to get crunk, maybe I would finally be happy." Mrs. Frizzle smiled sadly, petting the side of... Oh, where was it? Side of the black girl's face. She was proud of her little prodigy and took a minute before deciding how to respond with the flattering jewel of passion smiling innocent in front of her. "Bitch, if you don't get in the fucking bus by the count of 3, I'm gonna jam my fist so far up your ass, you're gonna start shitting food you haven't even eaten yet." Keisha groaned. "See, this is why." But she never finished her sentence because Liz smacked her to the ground and tied her mouth shut with medical tape. Ralphie handcuffed her, hand behind her back using Liz's trusty emergency S&M gear kit, and Carlos rubbed D8's face on her legs, rendering her unable to use her now rotting feet. Keisha rolled her eyes and they dumped her in the back of the bus like they did with Arnold's adult diaper. "I was gonna see Wheezy!" Ralphie grumbled as he took his seat next to Liz, who had jammed her claws into its torn jeans. The entire bus ride back was a conglomeration of angry moans, erotic farts, and Mrs. Frizzle slamming the bus back and forth to try to knock Keisha out with no avail. Back at the school, Wanda and Arnold were finishing the touches on his speech to Miss Frizzle when she got back. Arnold was determined to win his spot back in the much-beloved classroom. "Now say what we worked on, Arnold." Wanda gave him a reassuring thumbs up. "Mrs. Frizzle, I know that I've been an asshat to you recently about my opinions on your field trip, but I really didn't mean it. It was just flirting and shyness because in truth, I really want to rub my hands up your shirt and motorboat those fine tits. Okay. It's hard for me to be nice to people when I've always had the raging that nobody will let me whip out. I just want to love you and I hope you reconsider modeling me. Wanda gave him a smile. That should win her over. Arnold smiled too. In fact, he puckered his lips together, leaned in, and hey look, it's the bus! Wanda snapped her head around, breaking Arnold's nose with a fine crack. She wasn't sorry. She grabbed Arnold's ness and pulled him to the front of the school, waiting for his teacher to arrive, gun in hand. The bus slowly grinded to a halt in front of the school. Mrs. Frizzle was tired, and she was just needed to get up and go to sleep. She stood up and accidentally slammed full speed on the gas pedal, launching the kids into the back of the bus with Keisha. At my old school, Phoebe was cut off by the screaming of the class, including Mrs. Frizzle, who smashed her head into the horn. Out of sheer annoyance, the class suddenly went silent as they realized what they had done. They all leaned their head out of the shattered window to take a peek at what they hoped was just going to be a coincidence. Arno was dead. The entirety of the school burst out of the building, wielding piñatas, firecrackers, and complimentary champagne. The battle was finally over. Everybody was crunk. The end. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was very edgy. I don't even know what to say. Me either. And everybody got crunk in the end. Wow. I think that counts as art. Maybe. They didn't even get to see Lil Wayne. Who let them cook? Apparently, they cooked themselves with all the marijuana they consumed. Honestly, it's what I would have written in middle school. There, you were in middle school. Okay, time for the final. The only thing they were cooking was meth. Good point. And now for the final fanfic I have prepared for you. Called A House Elf's Needs. By Chaos Chick 3. A synopsis. Dobby's needs are being fulfilled at Hogwarts. In the last desperate attempt, he seeks out Hagrid for help. Slash. Now over 3,000 hits. Yay! This contains slash and some very strange Dobby pairings. Continue at your own risk. The author cannot be held responsible for squicking anybody. Okay, enjoy, read and enjoy, and don't forget to review I don't own Harry Potter. This one's my favorite, by the way. This one's one of my favorite fanfics. Wait, I need to get closer. This needs to be extra dramatic. The rain beat against the window pane, tapping on the glass with a continuous, irritating rapping. It was a stormy night. The wind was howling outside, whistling around the eaves of the cabin. Inside, though, the room was warm and snug. A fire crackled merrily, throwing dancing patterns of lights on the wall. Hagrid sat firmly, ensconced on his big armchair, darning socks. At the moment, though, his hands were still. He looked dubiously at the eager house elf in front of him. Do you guys know what darning socks is? I learned what darning socks is from here. Darning socks is like mending the holes in your socks, by the way.
them, I know.
You're too small, Dobby. He explained. I'd rip you open.
Dobby stretches, sir.
The house elf said breathlessly.
Please, sir. Dobby wants you to.
Hagrid studied him, musing to himself. A tiny mite like yourself and an half giant like me. Nah, Dobby. Why'd you want to do this so bad? Dobby gazed up at him avidly, tennis ball eyes watering.
Dobby is an outcast, sir.
He squeaked plaintively.
Other house elves do not approve of Dobby. Dobby admires Harry Potter very much, but he needs more, sir. Harry Potter.
He looked guilty and lowered his voice to whisper.
Harry Potter is not big enough to fulfill Dobby's needs.
He looked horrified at himself and started banging his head on Hagrid's table.
Bad Dobby, bad Dobby.
Hagrid let him continue for a moment, too taken aback to react. He stared at Dobby, who was now punishing himself vigorously, before grabbing the elf by the back of his neck and hauling him away from the furniture. Had he screwed ya? Hagrid asked, thunderstruck. Dobby nodded his head enthusiastically.
Yes, sir. Harry Potter did not want to at first, but he felt sorry for Dobby, so he did it as a Christmas present, sir.
And he wasn't big enough for ya, Hagrid said, raising one bushy eyebrow. The way he looked at it, Harry's wand would have been the diameter of a pencil if Dobby considered him poorly endowed. Poor kid, he thought.
Dobby likes Harry Potter very, very much, sir, but he is wanting more, Dobby squeaked earnestly. Ever since Dobby is freed, he only has his hands to keep him busy, except for Christmases.
Nothing else, eh, Dobby? Hagrid asked. Dobby looked embarrassed and tugged at the tea cozy perched on his head.
Dobby is using Professor Dumbledore's wand sometimes,
he acknowledged guiltily. Hagrid, who just had taken a gulp of tea, choked and spat it out. Dumbledore's wand?
Yes, sir. Dumbledore has a very big wand,
Dobby said. Hagrid coughed, a blush rising up past his tangled beard. Here now, Dobby, when you say his wand, do you mean his real wand? The one he does magic with? Dobby seemed puzzled for a few seconds, then nodded so hard his bat-like ears flapped against his skull.
Yes, sir. Professor Dumbledore is doing great magic with his wand,
he squeaked. But is it... Never mind, Hagrid muttered, trying desperately not to think about the house elf's word. Images of Dumbledore and Dobby kept floating up, more to distract him than to please Dobby. He stood up and put his cup down. All right, Dobby. Bend over and drop your shorts, he said, resigning himself to the inevitable. After all, if Harry had done it... Dobby's eyes filled with tears of joy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Dobby has been so lonely.
He hastened to comply, turning around and presenting Hagrid with a bare posterior. Hagrid groaned at the sight. It confirmed his worst fears. Dobby was going to be a bit like trying to ram a baseball bat through the eye of a needle. A limp baseball bat, he corrected, silently, looking down at his flaccid mirror. He couldn't remember ever being less aroused. Did it suffice to say that he simply wasn't an elf person? He looked at Dobby again, considering. But given that he could somehow fit in the elf, how was he to go about it? Did he stick it in the elf, or was it more like sticking the elf on his Dobby was still waiting patiently. Meanwhile, the prospect of having with him was growing more and more unappetizing. And suppose he did get hurt? The last thing Hagrid wanted was to be found in his cabin, smeared with bits of house elf. The more he thought about it, the more convinced he became this was not a good idea. Dobby, Hagrid said hesitantly. The house elf was shivering in anticipation.
Please, sir. Dobby is not afraid, he squeaked.
Helplessly, Hagrid mopped at the sweat beading at his brow. He didn't want to let Dobby down, but the elf was just too small. Even one of his fingers would be a lot for him. Hagrid opened his hand and looked at his 5 digits. His fingers! He found the solution to his dilemma. Distasteful as it was better than the alternatives, which would leave Dobby heartbroken or seriously injured. He knelt down by the elf, grabbing a bottle of lotion and smearing it liberally on his forefinger. All right, Dobby, he said harshly. Keep your eyes shut, okay?
Yes, sir,
Dobby agreed, squeezing his eyes shut tightly. Hagrid took a deep breath, then slipped his finger into the elf. Dobby moaned with pleasure. Hagrid found out that he hadn't been lying. He did stretch. As he moved his finger faster, Dobby's breathing quickened and his cries of delight increased.
Yes, sir! Yes! Oh!
Hagrid rolled his eyes and he kept pushing his finger in, wanting to get it over with as soon as possible. Finally, the house elf came, screaming in a paroxysm of ecstasy. As soon as he did, Hagrid snatched his hand back, lurched out of his cabin into the storm. He went straight to the rainbow barrel, where he scrubbed his finger. At last, completely soaked but free of any trace of lotion and Dobby's fluids, he staggered back in. The house elf was gone. The cabin looked exactly the same as it did before Dobby had come. Hagrid breathed a sigh of relief and picked up his socks, planning to resume his darning. He sat down in his chair, then leapt back up again. Winky? He asked incredulously. From the depths of the armchair, Winky emerged, clutching a butterbeer and hiccuping disconsolately. She peered up at him hopefully.
Hagrid, sir. Winky is so lonely.
The end! Not again! I need to read the reviews, bro, and that's all I had prepared for you. Unless you want me to go back and finish the rest of Kidnapped by One Direction. Which I feel like you guys don't want that. Unless you do. How many pages do I have to read again? Well, there's no particular one, so I feel like I'm at number 4, and there's 31 of them. Kidnapped by One Direction, yes. There's 31 chapters. I mean, there was another one I could read, too. I mean, I was sent 2. So, what do you guys feel? What was your favorite fanfic? It's supposed to take like approximately 2 hours to read, and that's 2 hours too many for me. My least favorite was the crunk. I understand. That one was a bit too edgy. if you ask me. The Dobby one was hilarious, but made our wife cry. The I'm not like other girls one. That was 2 of them. Excuse me, that was both of the One Direction one. As if they're both like other girls, are they like each other? Yes, I think so. Mrs. Frizzle had real potential, but was on edge. It was a little bit disappointing, I will admit. It's a little bit disappointing. Because I was expecting more crunk and less edge. I was really hoping it would be more crunk. Yes. Although, who knows? Maybe what we read was made by a middle schooler. The reviews of the Dobby one are either people dying of disgust or dying of laughter. I am the laughter part. It's actually one of my favorite ones because it's well written. It has lots of big words, too. I am both. You could play it as a totally straight Magic School Bus episode and it would have been great. Honestly, if they kept like the Magic School Bus formula, that would have been so funny. I think it would have been funny. But that's okay. As all fan fictions are, we get some good ones and we get some bad ones, you know? When the title says Kronk, I was expecting Kronk from Emperor's New Groove X Miss Frizzle. I mean, there's probably stuff like that. Yeah. I can't believe they just took out the Magic School Bus and just made it a normal bus. I thought it was Kronk X Miss Frizzle. I apologize. I apologize for leading you on if I misspelled it somehow, which I doubt I did. It was just the murder bus. But otherwise, I'm glad you guys liked it. I know that maybe reading isn't exactly the greatest streams, but hey, we got off another goal. Why is my goal thing not working? Okay, I have to clear my cache. Give me a moment. I have to clear my cache because I can't access my Google Sheets. Why is it not letting me access it? Oh, come on. Give me a second. It's not letting me log in. Oh my gosh. I cleared my cache and cookies. Why? Why is it not working? Okay, I guess I'll mark it off on my phone. Give me a second. Give us a second. PC's not working. We'll never know what happened to the lawsuit in One Direction. It's okay. It probably went in one direction. I mean, isn't all of One Direction, like, broken up now? Complete. Done. Overview. 35 goals remaining. I think they all broke up. I'm pretty sure they all broke up. So, yeah. I was not there for like when... I was not there for when One Direction was kind of like... a big thing. I was not really there. I kinda knew Jonas Brothers, but I'm not sure if Jonas Brothers was like a big thing with the girls or not. I actually don't know most boy bands. But there was definitely beef with, what was the group? That like, they were like, we hate them! My sister was a big fan, so it was always kind of in my orbit. Now the other one. The Nickelodeon one. You guys said it was Nickelodeon. I don't think I remember anything about One Direction. I think I may have either fell off of like the boy band stuff, or I just wasn't there for it. Big Time Rush. I don't think I was really there for much boy band stuff. I only know like I only knew people getting really into like BTS, and that was really it. And then I didn't really listen to K-pop because people were just really annoying about it. I feel like, yeah. I didn't really follow boy bands. I think the only thing I was really listening to was weed music. Wasn't BTS a little later? I thought BTS was like, there was a bunch of like K-pop stuff, and K-pop was like at the end of my like high school, beginning of university. I was mostly into weeb songs and not real people. I was definitely the person that's like 2D for life. Otherwise, I didn't care about 3D, man. I was just like, yeah, 2D, I love anime. 2D is the only way to go. You understand? I was like the only character that I really ended up liking at the time were like otome game characters, but even then when I was playing otome games, I was shipping them together. I think the only, for a little bit, I did really like Ikuto from Shugokara, but then now that I look back, I'm like, what's this high schooler doing beefing with elementary school kids? But yeah, back in the day, I was definitely into like Ikuto and Dark from DN Angel. And then once again, I re-looked at DN Angel recently. By the way, the first episode was just them showing off their animation skill. I was just like, no, I shipped the boys together. Now that I think about it, it's like, no, I shipped the boys together. I remember me going, girls go away. This is now a BL. My gateway was Love Live, personally. Ah! Ow! That hurt! What's DN Angel? DN Angel is an anime series that is, how do I explain it? Okay, so there's this kid who basically, and his family, inherits Dark, which is like some kind of, like through the generation phantom thief. And the phantom thief steals precious objects that cause trouble around town, and then like kind of cures them by making them different, I guess. Yeah. Hey, their stuff is still good. No, it just feels Love Life is like later in my life. Love Life is later in my life. So when you say what you got you into anime was Love Life, it makes me feel old. It makes me feel old, okay? Love Live, ugh. It makes me feel old. Like, it's like saying, oh, what got me into anime was Attack on Titan. And I'm like, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ow, ooh. You know? I expect the answer would be like, oh, Sailor Moon. Okay. Digimon. Okay, Pokemon. Okay, but then now your gateway to anime was Kiss X Sis. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's a bit older though. Shut up. Shut up. The first thing I recognized as anime was Fairy Fairy Tail? Not even Naruto? Not even Bleach? Fairy Tail? That was your first? My gateway was Yu-Gi-Oh, but I became a weeb after Hulk. I was into anime because my dad was really into Inuyasha and Trigun. Okay! Your dad's not the same age as me, is he? Ah! Ah! Sorry. If it was on Cartoon Network or Nicktoons, it wasn't anime to me at the time. Owie. Owie. I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't deal with this much mental damage to myself, okay? I'm dying here, guys. Sailor Moon was my first anime. Oh, thank goodness. The old one, right? Oh, thank goodness. I'm in pain. You're young to us. My first was Black Lagoon. Okay, fine. Fine. Fine! My first Mahou Shoujo was Akazuken Cha-Cha. Red Riding Hood? Oh, I know that one. Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball Z was on Nicktoons. I'm in such pain, by the way. I would call you young compared to me. How old are you guys? Wait, hold on. How old are you guys again? Because I swear I feel like I thought all of you guys were like 30 plus years old. Mine was Yu Yu Hakusho. Phew! 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 Rude. I'm 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 20s, 23. Why are you here? I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm not. Why are you here? Why are you here? Hold on. Am I not for the old ones? Am I not for the wizards and the... What's the opposite? What's the opposite of hag? Wizards, right? Mercy is for everybody. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your reassurance. The unks, yeah, I'm supposed to be for the unks, right? The average is about 27. Neat, yeah. Unks nowadays. I was like, for the wizards, because they're tags. And then I figured, like, wizards. Would it be like sage if it's hags? I'm hip and happening. I'm hip and happening. Nice shoddy. Okay, well after that, no. No, I'm no longer hip and happening. You guys hate me now? Is that what it is? You hate me now? You're just a Gerber fam. She knows too much. I like ladies screaming at my face feisty. Mercy scream at me. Just for that, I won't. I like being told what to do. I washed my hands after you read the elf fanfic. I felt dirty. I mean, you were supposed to feel that way. Dirty thoughts, dirty hands. Can't look at Dobby anymore. Yeah, you can. He's doing his job perfectly. Oops, excuse me. Anyways, I am happy you guys enjoyed the fanfics. I apologize that there was only 4 of them. I didn't realize I didn't realize. For free? Sorry, that was it came out. I did not excuse me. Oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time. Okay. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time. So, I think I'm just going to, I'm just going to go now. Thanks everyone for joining me today. I apologize for only getting you guys 4 fanfics. Maybe I should have gotten you more, but I thought that would be enough. Be safe and take care. Thank you. That was 2 hours. That was a lot of reading. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Thank you everyone for joining me today, and I hope you have a really good one. Not streaming tomorrow, but let me see. Let me see if I have a schedule. I don't really have a schedule next week. So sorry about that. I'll see you guys. I only have things for, what do you call it? I have things for Saturday. Saturday I have an ASMR roleplay. But the rest will probably be Gorilla. I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. Don't hate me, okay? Okay. Like, subscribe, comment, clip things that you like or you don't like, and I have merch on Market. Use code MERCY for 10% off your Gamer Subs order. Okay, bye! Bye-bye, 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 bye!